Hey everyone, Mherex here, bringing you another video. This one is going to be a Judgment Day Dom in Showdown, just to show you guys how good he is. I'm going to rip through a bunch of matches real quick. I'm tagging him with Zianka, and really he's setting up Zianka so that I can use all bleed trainers, putting your bleed over 5 million. You could do this to anyone with any color. Actually, for Entourage, I put Nash on for 75% increased chance initial gem board. We're not using Dom, so the trainers don't matter other than a red match. So we don't need the matchy match from Ford, and I don't believe they stack or anything like that. So we're just going to use Nash to load Zianka, and what's great is this move, the running drop kick. It's 2 MP, and it forces a tag. So it'll be ready on the second turn. We don't need MP trainers or anything like that. We just swipe red to fill Zianka and then tag her in. And like I said, you can do that with any color for your secondary behind. You can see this Zianka has like a veer plate and all that jazz. As long as she doesn't have an anti-bleed strap, we're fine. Because anti-bleed with veer equals bad news. Doesn't seem to have anti-bleed. So yeah, we're fine. Got the red match, perfect. And I'm just gonna run no edits, no cuts, a bunch of showdown matches so you can see for yourself why Dom is so good. And he can, like I said, he can load any color. Zianka's gonna tag in completely loaded, and then Zianka's gonna do what Zianka does. The benefit to this is it allows you to not have to use any other trainers or anything like that. Easy load, tag them right in, so you can just use like specific. So if it was a move damage person, you could load up on move damage. You can see I'm not even worrying about hitting the third move, just for speed's sake. And we'll just burn through a bunch of these. It works incredibly well. I don't really care who I go against. I've went against people with Judgment Day plates in their primary slot, all that stuff. So I could also throw MP down. Oh, here's another Dom. Same idea, actually. No strap on this one. Veer plate on this, so better setup on their Zianka than mine for sure. Let's see if their Zianka has anti-bleed. No. Okay, then we don't care. Oh, we have a 5 match, even better. We cascaded through it. No concern, really. Doesn't matter. Dom's gonna do our work for us. Tag Zianka in. She's not charged because he didn't swipe anything. We are. So, thank you for the W. Thank you! Shoosh. Again, I don't even care about hitting the other move. Just going for speed. I feel the need for speed. Anyone over 14k? Let's do a refresh, see if we can get somebody higher. I don't have much of a streak built up at all at the moment. You can see I'm in 78th place, so it starts getting harder to find people higher than you. When you're at this range, I'll hit a few. If I don't see it, we'll just fight. Oh, 16. Oh, thank you. Yes, sir. We've already fought this one. The goal here, I'm going to play, like I said, a bunch of matches, no edits, no cuts. You're going to see Showdown. No red here. Not ideal. There Bianca has purple, so we really don't want him to get purple. We can do blue, though, and maybe do some nonsense. His tag's loaded. So this is not ideal because, as I recall, he went MP trainers all around on his Zianka, and she has the veer. So we're gonna get drained here. And this might end up being a loss. Although no fault of Dom's. The Veer is gonna drain my MP here. So yeah. This one's probably gonna be a loss. That's okay. It does happen from time to time. Birdie, 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 bird. Well, here we go. Butch with the Judgment Day plate. Let's try some hard stuff. And Zianka with a Veer. Normally, things people would avoid. There we go. Just to be safe. I don't particularly like losing. It irritates me a lot. Oh, she has anti-bleed. See? Mherex mistake again. He didn't check for the anti-bleed on this one. I do not. I have anti-stun. So here's another L. No fault of, again, Doms. And that's why you should always check what your opponent has instead of try and be in a rush for a video content. I don't particularly care too much about this showdown, so I thought it would be a good one to record. Usually I'm more careful than that. Usually. One's enough for me. How about KO? Let's go against KO. It's funny because I can have so many in a row where I win, then as soon as I start recording, things go wrong. That's typical, but it's fine. Because not everything goes perfect in the game. Yes, KO. We see you. Watch this Liv have anti-bleed too, because I didn't check. Although I can't remember ever running into an anti-bleed Liv. Should always check. It takes almost no time to check. I really wish the strat bonuses showed up on the initial screen, though. And she's a very low health character, so not worried about that at all. That bleeds over 5 mil, so she won't even get a chance to kick out. The key to Showdown 2 is building your streak. You don't want to lose it. And once you get the streak going, attacking anyone over your notoriety. Beneath, doesn't matter. They're all the same. Ooh, cross. This is a good one. Lita, definitely not worried about. What is he going to start with? Yellow, yellow, yellow. Okay, yeah. Cool. And haven't seen too many crosses in the wild. Got a red. Perfect. Easy peasy. Ba-da-bum-bum. There is always going to be room for somebody like Judgment Day Dom in Showdown. He's always going to have his uses, right? That 2 MP tag in is always going to be incredibly useful. I think, without a doubt, on the dude side, He is the Judgment Day one worth building the most to me because he's not bad in feud. His 6-star training ability is very good, and his value in showdown kind of through the roof, in my opinion. How about let's see what we got. Actually, he doesn't have anything crazy good on him, so let's hit a few of these and see if we get somebody higher. Like in this bracket, it's super hard to find people higher than you, often, unless you start getting lucky. So you're forced to kind of try and build a streak and get your points that way. How about Mutant Seth? He can be a pain in the butt. Titan Plate build Mutant Seth. Got our reds. He's gonna get his reds. We don't care. Oop. And as you know, I didn't check China's strap, but, you know, if she has anti-bleed, oh well. And again, you could do this if you wanted with Liv and have Liv loaded and just let her go to town. Acro, Bianca, China, it doesn't really matter. Take your pick, right? You can do this with any character. Lead it with her stun locks loaded. I mean, the list goes on and on. You're just going to swipe your color and tag them in. If you don't get your color first swipe, you can wait to tag in too. Try and get them charged. 14, 8, 7. Let's see what else we got. 12. How about Corbin? Everyone knows I love Corbin. Red match. Pink. And this is really, in my opinion, the kind of stuff you want to look for when building your roster. Like, if you have the option. This is quality of life, right? Like, whenever you want to just tag, like, a really strong lady in, when you have to do, like, mixed tag or something like that, just massive quality of life, right? This makes Showdown stupidly easy, whether it's farming CSS wins of the right kind or whatever, right? So you're always going to want, if you have the option, someone like this on your roster with this cheap, quick, easy tag-in thing. And as you can see, the points are the same for anyone less than me. It doesn't matter if they're 6k less or 2k less. So you really want to find people with more points if possible. But again, streak is the key, especially when there's low points. You can see I'm hardly climbing because I didn't have much of a streak. So you want to play when you can burn all your energy. And then you can also go to your logs at this point once you get a little bit of a streak built up or whatever. Your logs also can't be revenged later. Oh, hi, Magic Man. He's probably has a solid defense. He's got a lot of good... He's got Dom and Drip Plate Dakota. Let's do it. Let's get some revenge. Get some more pointy points. Alright, we'll cascade the whole board. That's fine. Kind of annoying, because that cascade charged his greens. So now his Dom is going to get to be a pain in the butt. Thank you, RNG, when cascading is not welcome. We're fine, but that's the kind of stuff that can go wrong and make you lose sometimes, so I find it very annoying when it happens. Like, Dakota could dodge here, because she's a trickster, but she's not loaded at all. So this is a really big benefit to Dom. You get yours loaded, they don't have theirs loaded, right? It just makes it way easier. Because you're not wasting the charge person, like Nash in this case. You're just like, nah, I don't even need that trainer. I'm just going to use Dom to load up Zianka, and then she'll just use all the bleeds and be hitting 5 million bleeds, you know? Other people, you're using their gem damage instead of the matchy-match trainers, etc. You could do this when it's male too, same sort of thing. Although generally one would probably use like Hall of Fame Link or Brawling Brutes Link, Judgment Day if you have those options, right? You can see I'm not really finding anyone higher point than me. Again, this is normal when you get to this point. I haven't moved up to rank 64 at least, so let's check my logs again, see what I got for Revenger Raiders. It says 9k when he beat me, but that was an hour ago. Let's see if he's been playing. Yeah, I didn't think so. Typically, they're not going to move much. Unless it was a long time ago. 6 hours ago, this guy could have moved. Yeah, not so much. We'll just hit somebody, because I'm sick of looking. Doesn't really matter. You want to get through your wins fast, too, because you don't want to lose your streak. Especially depending on what your whatever is. And also, again, keep in mind, it's the same points for an 8K. In my case, is a 5.9. Lashley, Nikki is the easiest target by far. So we'll just go after them. Oh, it's actually a silver. It's very easy. It just doesn't matter at that point. They're all worth the same. I think that's something a lot of people don't know. That could maybe help your showdown game. So I feel like this has probably went long enough. 16 minutes in, you can see, like, I've showed you when stuff doesn't go right, like when I don't check for an anti-bleed, not playing perfect, etc., etc. But I would hope everyone can see the value of Dom as a showdown character and why you'd want him on your roster. So please let me know in the comments. Did you like this kind of video where really I'm showing what he's going to be useful for pretty much forever? I see no downside to building him like to 6-star bronze in any way, shape, or form. If you have him, recommend leveling him up, right? And then at some point he'll definitely go 6-star silver for me, no question. Because again, usefulness. Maybe not my first one, no, for sure, but at some point he will, because he's very, very useful. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and remember to like, subscribe, and share, because that really helps me out. Other than that, guys, thanks for watching, and good luck out there.